just got into work about, I would say, by 10:30, and Friday today, so hopefully, fingers crossed, a little bit of a slow day. I'm running really tired nowadays. But yeah, so this morning when I got in, I received a notification in our group that one of my colleagues, she left. So yeah, that was a bit of wild news for me. I'll tell you guys in a bit why that was so astonishing for me. But anyways, nothing going on right now. Successfully, I had uploaded yesterday's vlog. If you don't know what happened, please go and check out my last video so that you can keep up with all my work-life drama. And yeah, so I'm just gonna get into some work and I'll see you guys in a bit. So it came to my attention that I had received an email from Sephora for my birthday pickup gift, and I never did that. So I went back and checked, and I still have validity till the 21st of this month, and I have some time right now. So I think we can go to Sephora and pick up or claim my birthday gift. I've never done that, so I know that, you know, I can't expect anything, a big purchase or anything, but free gift from Sephora. I'm thinking of going down to City Walk because it's right near my office. It's like 5-minute drive from here, and yeah, I'm just gonna go in and claim my birthday gift. I don't know, I might pick up the eyeliner that is almost finished. I've been using their Sephora black eyeliner, and it's the best eyeliner that I've used by far. I haven't had any other eyeliner give me so much like jet blackness in tight lining, as well as, you know, it stays there so it doesn't really smudge off. So let's see if I buy that or not. I'm not too sure, but I am gonna go and I'm gonna collect the gift. Hello everyone. So we went to Sephora and I got my birthday gift. So this is what I got actually. This is a hudabeauty lip set. So I'm excited to try this. It's a nice gift. This is the packaging. In like the thing like this. Okay, cute. So it comes in like this is the box for the beauty lip, and it's a lip contour lip pencil, which I have not tried, so this is going to be interesting. So yeah, so these are the two things that I got as my birthday gift, and thanks for the packing. But I also got the eyeliner that I was telling you guys. This is the 12-hour wear. This is the way. It's a 12-hour wear. It's really nice. I mean, even I swatched it on my hand and I still have it and I can't remove it. So that's what I got, y'all. So I'm actually really happy about it. I'm glad I went in and I purchased it. I purchased the eyeliner. I didn't purchase the gift set. Which the gift set I'm happy about. It's like cute. So yeah, so I wanted to stay at the Loccitanecafe. There's a Loccitanecafe at the City Walk. venue. I was thinking, I didn't see anything that I could actually eat there on my diet. So I don't know, I was a bit confused, and then I thought, okay, let me have a matcha. But I was like, I'm gonna spend another 30 dirhams on a matcha that I still have at work. Really doesn't make sense. So I decided just to come back at work and hopefully get some work done and then head out home. But yeah, finally got this. Okay, so heading back home now, guys. I thought I'd explain the earlier comment I made about my toxic coworker. So this morning I get a message or a notification from one of the groups that I'm in, the work group, and this colleague of mine is like bidding farewell, and so that came as a shock to me. The reason being is that, well, first of all, I didn't expect her to go, and second of all, because this ex-colleague of mine, she has a really toxic attitude. Like, I'm not just saying this, like, I can explain why I am saying that she has a toxic attitude. Basically, I've been working here for 5 years, and 2 years before, so I'm the head of sales and I'm also team leader, and you know, one of my responsibilities is to recruit people that can join my team, and you know, also they can expand the network of our company. And so along the line, there was a lady that came in she came in to promote her product or service, and at the time I was the one who had that meeting. And later on, like, you know, she was in touch with me, and then she, you know, basically she had experience in sales, and one thing led to another, and I ended up hiring her. So this lady, I'm not gonna, like, you know, say where she's from, but she was a bit older. Like, I would say, like, she's in her 50s, but you know, she was quite active, and she joined my team, and she was really happy, I would say, in my team, and everything was all right. I mean, like, apparently I was the best ever leader during that time when I was helping her out. So I would help her in the meetings, and we would, you know, close the deals together. And so this went on, and then, you know, in between I also got pregnant, and she was still on my team, and then I had a baby, and then I came back, and then a lot of things changed for me. And now during that time, there was an incident where, it was not an incident, I was just doing my own work, and you know, some of the approvals I didn't get on time, and she made a big fuss about that, number one. Second of all, like, one day I go into the office, and she starts saying how bad of a team leader I am, and how bad I've managed her, and blah 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 blah. And I was just like quiet, like I didn't say anything. And at that time, she's like, well, I'm gonna become like another team leader now. And I was like, well, that's great for you. I mean, if you want to grow, that's the whole point of it. I mean, if I can help you grow, but I mean, if you want to leave it at a bad taste in your mouth, okay, fine, you can go ahead and do that. I mean, that's not going to affect me. Like, I'm the type of person that you do what you got to do. I mean, I'm going to treat you with respect and kindness till the end. So she was like basically bad mouthing me, and I was like, look, there's no need for to say all these things. I get it. You want to move forward, and that's your right. So left things at that. Now, I would say that, you know, this is recently, like, I mean, from last year. It's been a couple of months now. She's trying to get her deals together. Now she's on a competitive edge. Now I'm basically her competitor, and she's trying to, you know, beat me at things. And if it doesn't work out, then she starts blaming me, and she starts telling the management that, you know, this is happening, blah blah blah, and she's just making an attitude in her face about it. So even at times, like, you know, a client would come in, and the client would be for me, and she would just jump in there, and she would be like, well, you know, they contacted me, and I'm here helping them, even though if I had a record of it. And yeah, it would be infuriating. It would be really that would really hurt me, because I was like, okay, fine, like, you could do this in a nice way, right? So anyhow, now things move forward, and you know, in the meanwhile, I recruit some other people in my team, and they're not working side by side, and they apparently speak the same language as her. And so she goes behind my back, I find this out later, and she calls each and every one of my team members, and she just basically, you know, spews a lot of bad words about me and my company and, you know, the way that they work. And so the next day these people come up to me and they're like, yo, like, you know, this is what I've heard, is this true? And I'm like, no, this is not true. And I'm like, where'd you hear this? And they're like, well, she told us this. And I'm like, oh my god, like, this is like getting out of hand, right? And at the same time, I had another deal that was ongoing, and I had another client that was coming in. They had booked their money, everything was done, and somehow she got a hold of their number and she called them up, and she again interfered in the deal, and to the point where, you know, the deal did not go through. So that was another thing that happened. And so things got a little bit out of hand, and now this time, like, you know, I went to HR, I went to the management, I was like, look, these are the things that are happening. Like, I get it, like, you know, there's always a competitiveness that goes on in the sales world, but this is just too much. So my boss, basically, he kind of confronts her, and he's like, did you say all of these things? And she's like, no, I didn't say these. And she says that in front of all of those people. Like, he did not just confront her, he confronted her with all of the people in the room. And like, the color from the faces were drawn, like their faces became pale and yellow, to the point where they were like, what is happening here? And she goes up then to one or two of the individuals, and she starts shouting at them. She's like, I did not tell you this thing. It was just shocking. And at the same time, because of all of this elevated tone in the room, she was asked to leave at that time. And I was standing at the door, and she comes out and she turns around and she starts cursing me. She curses me, and then she's like, I hope this happens to you and your son and your family. And I was like, whoa, like, why are you involving my family in this? Like, I didn't react at that time because I was like just so shocked. But, you know, like, later on I was like so upset. I was like, why even mention my family? Like, that's so personal. Like, I am here to work, and it should be just, you know, work basis. That's about it, and there shouldn't be anything related to my family. Anyways, things move ahead. Okay, fast forward 1 or 2 months. Again, you know, she has some stuff that she needs to, like, ask me, basically including like upper management level, and I behave in a very professional way, and, you know, I assist as best as I can with a few things. Now, in between, I find out that she is keeping a check on me. Like, literally, like, she thinks that the leads that I'm getting are the leads that are being stolen from her and being given to me. Like, she comes up with all of these crazy excuses. Like, I cannot even begin to tell you the crazy excuses. And I had such a hard time during that time, because every day I would go back home and I would be like, oh my god, like, what is this? Like, you know, why is this person, like, just so after me? Like, just do your own thing, man. Just do your work, you know? So then this drama keeps on going on for a month or two, where at the end something happens between her and the boss, like, in terms of, like, you know, a deal not being closed. And she decides, like, oh well, you know, I'm just gonna leave the company because they're not doing blah blah blah. Okay, fine, you know, good for you. So that happens, and then she's gone for like 2 weeks, and then she comes back again. And she comes back again, and she joins, and she acts as if nothing has happened. And then again, you know, she starts working, and by this time, like, I'm just, you know, I'm just trying to really keep my cool. I don't interfere in anything. I try to be as far away from her and anything that is related to her, so that there is no misunderstanding. And honestly, like, I don't want to waste my time and energy on these sort of things. So while all of this happening, again, something happens, and this time, okay, now the last time that she leaves, the thing that apparently made her leave, she blamed it on me. She went to the management and she's like, this happened because of her. And I had no idea that this was going on. Like, it was something that I wasn't even aware of. That was just like a point where I was like, oh my god, like, she's so toxic. But anyways, I mean, she has now formally, you know, said her goodbyes. But this is not the first time that I've experienced this, but it was one of the dramatic experiences that I've had whilst I was working in a higher position, and you know, just facing all of that. Like I had only heard about the things that happen in workplaces, especially when you're a woman in the sales field, which is a very male dominated field, and then it's a field where it's very competitive, and then on top of that you get people that you mentor and you know, groom them to a certain level in becoming something, even if it's better than you, and they decide to like basically like, you know, just do whatever they want. So yeah, so that was my like very dramatic experience, but that's why honestly I don't know whether I feel good about her leaving or not. I don't know, like I'm just not bothered by it. That's how I am. But it did affect me at one point. So yeah guys, so that happened to me. But if you want to hear more stories like that, because I have had my fair share of experiences in this industry, let me know, and please like my video, subscribe, and leave a comment below so that, you know, I know that I can make more videos like this. Yeah? Alright, take care you guys.